Hey everyone, and welcome back to Lingoni English. My name is Emily, and in this video, we are talking more about suffixes in English. If you haven't seen the first video that I did on suffixes, you can find that right here. Okay, so to review, what is a suffix? A suffix is a set of letters that you add on to the end of another word, and it can change the meaning or the use of the word that you've added the letters onto. So for example, the word painful, right? Full is the suffix, full of pain, painful. It was a painful injury. Or thankless, the word less added to the word thank. Thankless, without thanks. There's no thanks. Or something like festive, but we'll get to that one in just a moment. Okay, so are you guys ready to learn 5 more common suffixes in English? Now these 5 are specific to adjectives, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with number 1. This was the first example I gave you. Painful, painful. So the suffix in that word is full. F-U-L. And as you might have guessed, it means full of. So, painful, full of pain. Resentful, full of resentment, right? Resenting, ooh, that's a negative emotion. How about something a little nicer? Wonderful, full of wonder. Or just something you find awesome, great, amazing, wonderful. Eventful, right? Your weekend has lots and lots of things going on. You've got an eventful weekend coming. Or beautiful, full of beauty, right? So, oh, it's spring, the flowers are blooming, it is beautiful outside. Outside is full of beauty. Number 2, able or ible. So A-B-L-E or I-B-L-E. This means capable of being. Here's the first example. Some plants you can eat and some you cannot. The ones you can eat are edible. They're able to be eaten. Or charitable. So a charity is an organization that does good things and you give money to it. And if you give money to these charities, you are giving a charitable donation. Or breakable. This glass, this wine glass, has very thin glass. It is very breakable. Able can also mean relevant to. So fashionable. If someone is fashionable, they're relevant to fashion. And it also means inclined to. So if something is pleasurable, it brings you pleasure. You're inclined to get pleasure from it. It's pleasurable. Able can also mean subject to. So if something is taxable, it is subject to taxes. It's taxable income. Okay, so let's move on to number 3, and that's L-E-S-S, less. And that means without something. So that's pretty clear. You could think less of something without something. So like I said in the example in the beginning, thankless, without thanks. Heartless, she's heartless. She doesn't have a heart. Or maybe sometimes someone has done something to you and you think, wow, that was very thoughtless. They didn't think about that and it hurt my feelings. That was thoughtless of them to say. Or if you have no money, you could say, I'm penniless, without even 1 penny. I'm penniless. Okay, let's move on to number 4. And that is I-V-E, so iv. And this means having the quality or nature of. So creative, right? If someone is creative, they have the quality of creativity, right? They're very clever, good at coming up with creative things, creative. Or maybe they're deceptive. They lie, deceit. They're full of deceit, which is another word for lie, deceptive. Or decisive. They're very good at making decisions, right? So decision, decisive. Or maybe they're divisive. There are so many with the I-V-E ending. And yeah, it just means having the quality of. Okay, and the last one for this video is simply why. If something ends with a Y, it means made up of or characterized by. So maybe at a fast food restaurant, the floors might be greasy, right? Because they've got a lot of grease and it gets on the floors a little bit. And those floors are now greasy. Maybe they're even smelly. They're characterized by the smell. Or maybe dirty, maybe a little dirty. But let's be honest, a lot of times fast food can be pretty tasty, right? Characterized by taste. It's tasty. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned a little bit, and I would love it if you guys would write in the comments below a few examples of each of these suffix endings. Thanks again for watching Lingoni English. Don't forget, we do have an app where you can get worksheets and interactive exercises for this video and all of our other videos, as well as vocab trainings and podcasts and more, so that you can improve your English even more. Thanks so much for watching this video today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!